Ooh, I don't like that. This camera shows my ashy. I don't normally like that. Pep up your step, Kendall. Get the fuck up. You buy one thing from AliExpress and now your emails are just all AliExpress. God, it's a mess in here. I'm about to burn my ass. Oh, Greek yogurt. Sure, I can do whatever the fuck I want. This is my house. Damn it! Why do I overcook my eggs every time recently? I used to have a flow. God damn it. Whatever, they'll be good. Everything but the bagel. So I've been really getting into like weekly vlogs, monthly vlogs. And I tell myself like, oh, I'm gonna do that one day. And then I realize how deeply unsatisfying my mornings are. Like nothing about this is like aspirational. My kitchen was a mess. It's still a mess, by the way. I cleaned a few dishes, but it still looks like seasonal depression. I've done like day in the life, but I've never done a week. To be honest with you, my weeks aren't particularly interesting. That's another reason I don't do this. People were asking me to do more like cooking videos. I do like when I'm done with them. I think they make funny content, but as far as like actually filming them are a little cumbersome. But I whipped out the vlog camera. I'm all over the place, sorry. I whipped out the vlog camera because I found my vlog camera while I was packing things away. I didn't know where it was. So you guys can stop complaining about how my vlogs look like I'm filming them with a toaster oven. I do have movers coming over to take my dining room table in the back there that I probably have eaten at by myself once. And I'm gonna give that to my aunt. She wanted it. I have a call with my manager later today. I have some editing to do. And then hopefully I can start cleaning this house. Oh, that's good. I guess we should talk about breakfast. Some Greek yogurt, vanilla protein powder, 1 scoop, frozen mixed berries, and some pistachios, eggs with veggie spring rolls. I'll do more Nike training app. I was on Twitter talking about that. Nike has a free fitness app. They have like different programs. I hate this program. I think it's not beginner at all. I think it's very, very difficult for someone who is an absolute beginner, but they say it's beginner to intermediate. It's hard as but I got through it. I did all 4 weeks, and then I started with somebody else's and it just didn't hit the same. And I was like, I can't believe I'm doing this. I'm gonna go back. And though she's really rude and mean at the same time, she's not. She's the sweetest thing. I just hate her because she'll be super nice and sweet and then be like, okay, so now we're doing burpees with weights. And I'm like, you. Also, while I'm having breakfast, time to have a multivitamin. This is the Ritual Essentials for Women multivitamin, 18+, and this is actually who is sponsoring today's video. They are an incredibly transparent vitamin brand. They're vegan, gluten and major allergy free, no artificial colorants or synthetic fillers, non-GMO, and also third-party tested. And their vitamins are made traceable, meaning that you can visibly find where each ingredient comes from. I'm opening a new bottle of the Essential for Women. I've actually gone through 2 bottles. Really, really like them. I usually keep them on my little table right here, so when I'm eating breakfast. What I really like with these over my traditional multivitamins is that I can take these on an empty stomach. I cannot take the other ones on an empty stomach, otherwise I throw up. But I haven't eaten yet, so it's just dry heaving in my own mouth and it's awful. Though you don't take multivitamins for how pretty they are, it is a bonus. Like, look at that, that's adorable. But you take 2, take them, they have the slightest minty thing. But yeah, like I said, this is the start of my 3rd bottle. I've been really enjoying them. So if you'd like to check them out, I'll put the link down in the description box so you can check that out. And they're doing 10% off your first 3 months. Another thing I've been doing, but I've been kind of slacking on the last few days, has been morning journaling when I eat breakfast. I think over the last month or so, I have been on quite a health journey, and what I mean by that is like physical, emotional, mental, all of those things. And I feel like journaling is a good part of like just healthy habits to build. Not gonna lie, I've been hit really hard kind of out of nowhere in the last month or so. I do think it has largely to do with like the change in weather and also my cycle. I probably should get this checked out. I do think that I have like PMDD, because there's PMS and then there's like this shit and this shit. I've had PMS, but this shit is newer. The most like earth-shattering depression that kind of comes in, and there's no real cause of it, but I do notice that it tends to happen during or right before my cycle. So I'm starting to think that there might be something to that. But knowing me, I've noted that and have made no place in my life to actually get it checked out. Don't be me, do better. Last month was bad because it mixed with the seasons changing, so it was just like, oh, all encompassing. I'm a lot more leveled out now. I'm pretty good now because I wouldn't be filming this. I don't want to document how awful it can really be. It had me listening to Bo Burnham again, and never listen to Bo Burnham inside when you're actually depressed. Like, All Eyes on Me sent me into a panic attack, so that's fun. Don't do that. Anyway, I'm gonna write in my journal instead of like just spewing this onto the masses that didn't ask to hear about all that. Woo! Boy, please, I don't need it. Is this a trailer? They're coming out with the 4th Gabriel's Inferno. Well, I haven't even seen the 3rd movie yet. Is that what this day is gonna be? Am I gonna be watching the 3rd movie? I have so many scripts I have to write that I haven't written yet. I haven't even touched the Midsommar Part 2. I'm so ashy, but I want to be authentic. I don't put lotion on if no skin is showing outside. I just don't feel like doing it. I don't enjoy the process of lathering myself, all 6 feet of me. Am I truly living in my truth if I go put lotion on right now for the comfort of viewers? Like, no, I am perpetually ashy unless I'm forced to be out in public. Going to Starbucks, yeah. Cause I'm going to Starbucks, cause I like to waste money on coffee I have at home, yeah. Sure, I'm just gonna head off and get coffee. How quickly will you guys be over? Okay, let me see, could I speed run that? I'll just make it at home. Alright, then I guess I'm just making some drip. Oh my God. Look at, bitch, she got me doing lunges. I don't know how much. I never really figured out the math of this. These are my favorite pair of leggings, and I got them like 2-3 years ago from Old Navy, and I don't know what brand or like what line of leggings these are, but these are my favorite, as you can tell, bitch. Ooh, but I was never able to figure out which line of leggings these were, and once I do, I'm gonna buy all the colors because I got some eyelash glue on them, and so they don't look great. Just ass ahoy. That's also squats though. Shout out to Bettina Goza. It's gone. My table's gone. Thank God. I never used it. And it would have just been a hassle to take it to the new apartment because I'm not even going to have a dining table. I have a bar. See, these are tall people problems. I could literally just walk straight into this. I am super excited that things are out of the way because I'm gonna start putting boxes over here as I'm starting to pack things away, and it's just very liberating. I wonder if I just push this. Probably not. This is gonna be heavy. I'm asking a lot of my glutes. Okay. Oh! Oh, hell yeah. Ah. Amazon warrior. Ow. Yeah, I'll just leave these here. Todd. Okay. There's pros and cons to quarantine weight gain. One of the pros and cons are my tits are huge now, and it's very annoying. I come from from a family of very large-breasted women, and I thought I had escaped it because I grew up watching my mom and my sister have these just stupid, comically, cartoonishly large breasts, and I was walking around in high school wearing a B, a C if I'm lucky. I have no idea how big they are now. For years I was a C or a D, and now I'm just full-on triple D, and it's very, very annoying. Luckily it hasn't resulted in like back pain, but they're just cumbersome. They're in the way all the time. I do recognize that they're largely from quarantine weight gain, so I gotta eat right and exercise and but yeah, it's interesting, this whole moving thing, because there's so many things that I'm giving away that I really, really liked, or donating, or throwing away. One thing that I'm throwing away is my good old ice maker, which is sad because I really, really like this, but I'm throwing away for several reasons. One, my new apartment has an ice maker in the freezer the way God intended. It's very ghetto that there was no ice maker in the freezer. But outside of that, the more important thing is that it's really, really hard to keep it clean because I light candles and there's like a fan on it. And so all of the soot from way across the other side of the room somehow gets trapped in the ice maker. And then at the bottom, it's like cancer. So it very much so disconcerts me. And I had it on, I just unplugged it. I'm not using it anymore. We're going back to old fashioned ice cube trays. I went a very long time without an ice maker in this place. This is very ghetto, and I'm not getting lung cancer because I want my drinks to be cold.
The thing we've got is a reverse lunge with a reach. So we'll reach to the side, and then we'll switch to the other side. So come Joe. We're gonna stay here for 30, then we'll add some movement, driving our knees to our chest.
This way?
I want you to bring those hips up. Down, push your right knee in your chest, and then switch it up.
I didn't even do this before.
2, let's recover. Okay, so I want you to still think about pushing your heels into the ground and that toe. 2, and recover. Put those weights down.
Oh no.
Scoot yourself up, take it back, stays flat. We're learning this hinging pattern. So nice and easy, slowly feeling it in the back of your legs. Sit back, stand up tall. So really driving those knees out and then standing up. You know, in the beginning,
my knees, they're just popping like pop rocks.
3, 2, and put those weights down. All good? All right.
No.
And done. Let's put those down. All right. The move. Everyone knows the move. It's not gonna be fun.
If it's some burpees, I'ma beat your ass.
Last round. Best round. 10 seconds.
No.
Woo, here we go.
You're
on in 5.
You're getting what's left of
Ready?
me.
Good.
Eek.
Good. Last 3, 2, 1. We're done with these squats. Okay. My arms are tired too. Okay, so everyone knows it. It's a burpee. Everyone knows a burpee.
Cute.
But we're gonna. All right, give me 5. Almost there. 3, 2. Okay. 2 more rounds.
Hell
Two more.
no.
Or you can walk it out. Whatever you got. I want to see it.
Nothing.
All right, 3, 2. Oh, I can barely get myself up on that. That was fun. Good work. How do you feel?
Awesome.
That was a lot of fun.
No, it wasn't, bitch.
Breathe. You don't want to just lay down on your back. My goodness.
Girl, fuck you. I go through spurts of exercising pretty regularly, and then I'm like reminded of all the things that I do really enjoy about exercise, and then something throws off my life, whether it be like I get sick or my wonderful period depression or something comes, usually hormonally, and I'm just like, can't be bothered, don't want to do it again. Instead, I want to eat nothing but cheese fries and my own tears. And then I start to feel like shit, and then I remember like, oh, working out helps me physically, mentally, emotionally. And then I'm like, oh yeah, now I remember why I like working out. And then the cycle repeats. I'm currently back on working out. I feel myself getting stronger, so that's good. I feel like I'm getting biceps, which is kind of annoying. I've always had an insecurity around my arms, and now I feel like they're getting stronger, but because of that, they're getting bigger. And it's like, I already feel like they're disproportionately large. I'm just a ball of insecurity today. Anyway, my arms have always been my insecurities. My thighs used to be too, but I love those now. I even disliked it enough to go get cool sculpting on my arms, and it did nothing. It was $3,000 of wasted money. And it did absolutely nothing because I'm still chubby. If you're already chubby and your weight changes in any direction higher, you won't see any results. And if it's lower, then you may have probably lost weight in general. I've also considered doing something more invasive, but I think for me, and I'm not saying I would never go down that road, but I'm really squeamish of like invasive surgery for things outside of emergencies, because I don't know, anesthesia is really scary. You know, there's a lot of risks that go into invasive surgeries, and I just feel like my insecurities aren't something I'm willing to risk my life for. Like, okay, I have fat arms, okay, and the world still spins, like the fuck. Anywho, I am tired. I'm gonna go take a shower, fixing the baby hairs because they get a little crusty when you work out. I have a call with my managers about a hopefully really cool opportunity, so I'm really excited about that. I feel so blessed. Like this year, the last 2 years, 2020 and 2021 have been my busiest years, but this year has been more busy than any other year as far as like opportunities coming in. I've been on YouTube for almost 10 years now. It's kind of followed each iteration of my life. I started it when I was like 16, 17, and now I'm in my mid-20s, and it's so interesting to see like what it's become for me. Every day I'm just like looking at my emails of some new thing, and I'm just like, you want me? I have some pretty severe like imposter syndrome stuff that I have to work through. I've worked really hard, and it's okay to feel like you deserve to be rewarded for that, because a lot of times I discredit any work that I do because I always say if I did it then it couldn't have been that hard, and it's like, no, you've done some really cool things in your life, Kendall. Allow yourself to be happy about that. Did I spray that in my coffee? Directly in my coffee.
What's up, Kenny?
Hello.
Hey, Kenny.
Hi.
How are you?
Pretty good. Okay, so done with that. Really cool thing happening. Another thing that seemed pretty cool isn't quite as cool as I thought it would be, so I'm like, never mind. I'm gonna go get coffee because apparently I can't be trusted to make my own. $7 for coffee? I spend so much money on dumb shit, but I'm so cheap as a personality. Like, it was funny. I was talking to a friend of mine, and she's like, what was it? She was like, we should get matching Teslas. And I was like, hun, no. I've considered getting a new car because I drive my parents' car that they bought in 2004. It still drives, and I don't really feel deeply about the car I drive. I mean, I get it. Like, a lot of people like to have flashy cars for whatever reason, like status, or just to be like, look, I was able to get this for myself, and I get that, but I do not value cars. Does it get me to point A to point B? If it does those things, I don't care. So the prospect of buying like a $60,000 to $100-something thousand car to get me to point A to point B is just really stupid to me. That's a house. That's a pretty decent down payment on a house. That's where you reside. Granted, the new apartment I'm moving into isn't probably the best financial decision. The amount of money I'm spending, I probably should just rent out a house, but I don't want a house. I'm one person. I don't have kids. I don't have a partner. I don't have pets, even though I want one. My new place doesn't have dog restrictions as far as like weight restrictions, even though what I'm looking at is this tiny little something. I like either giant like horse dogs, like these just gigantic, almost human sized dogs, or I like the ones that you can hold like this. No in betweens. I don't want a mid-sized dog. I want you comically large or comically small. My cousin has a Cavapoo, a little white Cavapoo. Enamored with them ever since she told me about Cavapoos. Okay, Cavapoos. She has a white one, but it's a mixture of a Cavalier something. King Charles Cavalier, and a poodle. Oh, this one's so cute. Oh my God. I would love to have a black and brown dog, because a lot of what I've noticed is that people always want fully white animals. You know, it goes to every species, white supremacy. So I definitely want either like a brown one or a black one or a brown and black one or a white and brown one. And if I'm not mistaken, they're hypoallergenic. So that's also amazing. I'm not wearing pants. I gotta put pants on. Jesus Christ. And a bra. Ah! Oh, I have stars. Wait, I don't have to pay for this? I don't have to pay for this. Okay, cool. Check out. Bam. No money. Puffy has been acquired. Oh, there's not a lot of people at Chick-fil-A. I don't like supporting Chick-fil-A though. Them homophobic ass sandwiches be tasting good though. Nope. Nope. This is my panic attack song. Nope. We don't listen to Bo Burnham, All Eyes on Me. Absolutely not. Jeffrey Bezos. Jeffrey Bezos. Cause you're an insane. What y'all didn't see because my camera failed is that as I turned into my apartment complex, I most definitely almost ran over the gardener. He was just there, and I was also screaming, "What about that?" He seemed in good spirits though, considering he was just about to get ran over. It's one amount of time. I probably should have did this beforehand. After me! Come on, Kindle, you can do it. Pave the way, put your back into it. Now I have sunscreen on me. It looks like I jizzed my pants. Has that been on my lens this entire time? It's lunchtime. It's 3 p.m. I have a giant bowl of grapes. Not my best. A feast, baby. A ton of broccoli. A sweet potato I forgot I left in the freezer, so I just warmed that up. It was already baked and then I put it in the freezer. And some chicken that I've discovered my new lazy way of preparing meats. Boiling them. Is it the most delicious way to eat food? No. It requires no thinking from me, and you just put a piece of chicken in some salt water and worry about seasoning when you go to eat it. And I have hoisin and wasabi sauce over the entire thing and everything but the bagel and some pepper. It does the job. Too much wasabi in that. Ah! It keeps going. It keeps going right to my sinuses. I should stir things. That would probably help. So yeah, I'm gonna eat this, get some script work done. I don't know if I'll be done with it today. This movie is pretty long, so the video itself will probably be pretty long. You guys seem to like that, so I don't. Filming and editing a video that ends up being, you know, 40, 50 minutes is intense. There was a period where, not because I was looking to make bigger videos, but I kept making accidentally videos that were 45 minutes, 50 minutes. There was an hour video somewhere in there. Hell editing those, especially if you're doing them week after week after week. So if my sweet spot, I think, to get a concise feel of the movie, have some jokes that fit well and just like gets you in and out, is somewhere around 25 minutes to 30, and I feel comfortable with that, but I talk too much, so sometimes it goes over. I think I've been doing better with that recently, but I'm still not great at it.
Or some of the coffins, and cuddle up with the body of someone that was in the coffin. So there was one time that it was a teenage boy.
It is many, many hours later. Can't be bothered to cook. Like a good old can of Progresso, what is this? Creamy, I can't read. Okay, creamy roasted chicken and wild rice. I'm gonna heat this up and then add some actual chicken in it to make it like more of a meal. Do I have any frozen vegetables? Nothing? I have sweet potatoes. Wow. Today's been pretty productive, even though you haven't seen that part. Filmed a bunch of ad reads. I started my script for this week's, not a bad movie this week, it's Good Movies in a Glam. Kind of thinking ahead of some other content. I filmed this is technically work, but it's just me like talking to myself. Is it the most beautiful thing I've ever constructed? No. It didn't look too bad considering I did literally nothing. Yep, that's soup. Good bread though. I just need some cheese. I don't have any, but it does the job of being food. Good morning. I woke up at a weirdly early time and remembered that I've kept clothes in my dryer for like a hot 2 weeks. And I couldn't get back to sleep, so I figured use that energy for something productive. Let me turn Bailey's hair off. So since I'm awake, I'm gonna be making tomato jam. Tomato onion jam with maybe balsamic vinegar and thyme and bay leaves. I don't know, we'll figure something out. There's onions in here that I forgot about. Tomatoes that are soon to reach their prime. This one's looking a little funky. So in order to not waste all these beautiful tomatoes, that's what we're doing. I'm gonna act like I have a recipe for this knowing that I don't, but this is 350 grams of cherry tomatoes, 200-ish grams of onion, half tablespoon of olive oil, and salt. Oh, my eyes. Ugh. Sugar.
So John never said anything because for Democratic.
Of course it got right on the crotch. That's great. Garlic. Put the stove on medium high until the onions are caramely. So the plan is to put this on some toasted bread. I have goat cheese. Oh, this might be good. Hold on, I might be on to something.
Scientific research. And in exchange, he was going to give them a payment of $50.
Oh. Oh no. Soft. Add in tomatoes. Red wine vinegar. Thyme. Bay. Is that a 5-star restaurant or is it my ass? I should stop being so cocky. I don't know if it tastes good. Toasty bread with our tomato jam with some herb goat cheese on top and some eggs that I also put some goat cheese in. In a restaurant, this be a hot ass $83 meal. Oh, that might be delicious. I deserve nice things. I deserve goat cheese eggs. I am not taking reservations. You can figure it out. It's gonna be a good day. Hello there. Oh, look at how sad my walls look with no paintings on them. Hi. It's been several hours and I've gotten a few things done. One is that I removed my bidet from the toilet. And there is no way in hell I'm getting my security deposit back from this place. If I do, it wasn't God on my side. It was something much, much, much darker and mischievous. I feel like I should come in here and like clarify what I'm talking about because it sounds like I like blew ass on the toilet and exploded. What happened was when I installed the bidet, I never actually did it correctly. And so because of that, every time I sat on it, the seat was kind of floating. And I'm surprised it didn't break the hinge earlier than that on the toilet. Little nuts and bolts that I messed up while I was uninstalling them so that I could put the bidet in. And now they're just broken because I did something wrong when I was loosening them, and then I did something wrong when I was installing the bidet. And if there's a way to fuck something up, I'll figure it out. Letting bleach sit on it so I can disinfect it and try to glue pieces back together. I also Instacarted groceries because I can't be bothered to do that right now because I was looking at my schedule and I realized I'm technically still pretty behind on this week's events, even though I worked all day yesterday. Did that. Washed more clothes, dried more clothes, put some clothes away. Again, it is simply the sweetest of lives, and of course you want to see all of the riveting things that I do. Grocery! Let's do a grocery haul of not at all interesting things. There's a new bathroom scale because the one that I have There must be something wrong. Not because it says I'm heavy. I knew that. What is the problem is that it says I'm the exact same amount of heavy every day, regardless of if I ate a lot, if I have to poop, if I'm bloated, if I'm not bloated. It's to the ounce. If I step on it once, it'll say one thing. If I step on it again, it'll be 1.5 pounds less. If I step on it again, it's the same weight as it was the first time. If I step on it again, it's 3 pounds less than that. I don't know what's wrong with it, but I'm gonna try a new one and see what happens. If it ends up saying the same thing, I guess I'll just take it back. Anyway, Cafe Du Monde, baby, because I've been going too long without it. I don't like any other coffee that I've been trying recently. Let's go back to the basics. Cans of tuna, avocados, big old thing of spring mix, Parmesan cheese, frozen berries. What the hell? I ordered one of those comically large things of broccoli and they gave me this. Salsa. Medium. I tried hot last time. I think I did like the hot. Mild cheddar. Some psychopath decided to put together my song No Control with the freaking rap from Llamageddon. And it is stuck in my head so bad, and it's so irritating because I'd be lying if I didn't say to some degree it makes it better. Frozen banana, vanilla protein powder, almond milk, so peanut butter. My ice is joyfully in heart shapes. Llama tell you, that's what they got me going is. I really gotta stop doing this angle before checking if I have boogers. Okay, Built Bar Puffs, which are protein marshmallows covered in chocolate, and they melt. And it's wonderful. These are the banana cream flavor. These are graham cracker squares that I get from Trader Joe's. And that's what it looks like. And it's a marshmallow. Stop focusing on my dirty cabinets, bro. Look at this. This is not sponsored, by the way. I'm still praying on that. So it's a marshmallow. That's sensual. That is a titillating banana type situation. If you don't like banana Laffy Taffy, you will not like this flavor because it tastes very artificial banana, but I love banana Laffy Taffy. So whoever don't like them, I don't know what's wrong with y'all. That is magical. Back to notes and watching incredibly violent and aggressive movies because they actually are my comfort films now. About 6 hours later, I just got done scripting for this Saturday's video, which will definitely be up already by the time you see this video. I'm so tired, even though I've just been sitting there writing for 6 hours. Other work stuff to do as well, and now we're having dinner, which, if you recognize, tomato onion jam thing we made for breakfast and turning it into tomato sauce to go on this linguine I made. All I did is put some chicken in it, put some Italian seasoning on the chicken, salt, pepper, garlic powder, onion powder, paprika, red pepper flakes, you know, the things that make food taste good. Parmesan cheese. Sorry, ignore my dishwasher. It's incredibly loud. It sounds like a gargoyle. Oh, and I have some broccoli on the side because health or whatever. That might be busting expeditiously, if I do say so myself. It may bust, as they say. I love cooking now. I did not for a very long time. It was very much so an anxiety-ridden experience for me. But now, since I have so much more confidence in the kitchen, I do like really enjoy cooking. Who do you think is worse, Joe or Love? I think they're equally codependent and awful. I think that was the point, to prove that they are equally as trash as people. My favorite thing is when I take my wigs off and you can see this very distinct tan line. A late start to vlogging because I woke up with a searing headache because my wig was too tight, so I took that bad boy off and took some ibuprofen. I ate breakfast already. Didn't feel the need to film it because I had a headache, but also because I ate the same thing that I ate yesterday. The jam has thickened up and it's cold now and it's so good. So now I'm nestling my second cup of coffee. Oh, I didn't record this yesterday, but I did go for a walk. It was like 2 miles or so, nothing too much. Just trying to move at least a little bit every day. And today we're going back to Bettina. I'm not at all tired. Today's a filming day. Riveting. It's really not particularly interesting when I'm filming. It's me sitting there, me tripping over my own words, and then by like the 10th time I say it, I get it right. So it's just me editing all of that out. I also have a call with, well, I was not gonna say who it was, but then I realized by the time you see this video, I've already done it, so it's too late now. I'm doing a call with Revlon. We're doing like an interview on their Instagram page, which is really exciting. The way God intended. Another reason why I didn't film my breakfast this morning is because I made it pantsless, like drawsless. I was just free assing it. And I want it to be free, damn it. I didn't even, yeah.
Is out? Good. We're going 5 toes here, so let's go to our second one. We're really thinking about taking our time. All right, last one. We're not rushing these movements, just taking our time. All right, touch those toes, bend those knees into that squat. One arm up, other arm up, stand up nice. Maybe if you feel like one side is a little bit on your back, but you're getting more movement to the upper part of your back. 30 seconds here. Keep it nice and strong. Don't let those hips sag. Good. Give me 5. 1, 3, 2. All right. Fast. 60 seconds is a long time to work. So we're thinking of form, really isolating.
Not my best. But I did it, so I could do nothing, which I've often done. About to have lunch, which is just yesterday's dinner. Meal prep, or leftovers, as I like to call them. I've just been really enjoying people's vlogs recently. Not mine. Mine aren't particularly fun. I was watching a lot of Sophia Chan. Her videos are like very aesthetic and idealized. There's a part of me that really wishes that I could be this like super aesthetic YouTuber. I'm kind of a mess, and that's fine. Some people are just a mess, and I also don't like to misrepresent that. Not that these people are, they just, you know, like the aesthetic, the film aspect of making content and stuff like that. I would imagine. I'm speaking for them, I haven't asked, but for me, I'm like, when I think of a vlog as something that I create, you signed on to see what life is like. This is it. It took me like an obscenely long amount of time to do my wig today. I was supposed to start filming an hour ago, but it took me an hour to put this damn wig on. I guess I'm not even gonna try to film before my meeting, like. And now we're here at the commencement of Fat Girl Summer, and like just trying to cultivate a level of like bravery in myself. I wish it wasn't brave. Internal work and being patient with yourself, actually focusing on healing yourself and being gentle with yourself.
I was afraid. I was petrified.
I'm heating up tea right now. I'm about to eat one of these scones. I saw them and I realized that I need mini blueberry scones in my life. I'm gonna put on the LuLaRich documentary again because I was listening to it while I was in the car, but now I'm gonna just put it on TV and probably fall asleep to it. And hey Siri, set an alarm for 4:50.
I set your alarm.
Thank you. I never thought we'd be this close. But now we are. How do you feel? Is that weird to you? It's a little weird to me too. It's okay. Update. It's a little dry. I have been looking at vintage furniture because I watch, what is his name? Arvin Olano, design person. Interior design people are so fascinating to me because they're just like, oh, it's a slight investment piece, and you look it up and the couch is $8,000. But I was so in love with this couch that he bought. Isn't that gorgeous? So I went onto their website, well, the Instagram post, it's called form_vintage, and I'm just looking at stuff on it. Another Instagram called Vintage on Point that had some really cool stuff in there. I was looking at their new vintage, like, you know, their new arrivals. Like, look at this. but they're old furniture, so there could be rips and holes and you gotta get it reupholstered and stuff like that. But you can find so many just cool things. This couch, this is a couch. This is not just like some miscellaneous shapes thrown together. This is a couch. Look at that. That's really cool. That's really cool. Very Star Trek Enterprise. Hello, I have not filmed all day. I am sorry, but not really, because it just had to happen this way. I got a HelloFresh package outside. I gotta pick it up. I'm just looking at it, and we're looking at each other, and I'm looking back at it, and it's looking back at me. Anyway, which means I didn't have to eat this sad lunch that I'm about to eat. Look at this. It's boiled chicken and broccoli. No, it's boiled chicken, hummus, carrots, tomatoes, cucumbers. I'm not eating this to be healthy. I'm eating it because I have no clean dishes and can't be bothered to like cook something, because that means I'd have to clean first and then cook something. But these are just like miscellaneous parts that can kind of make a meal. But it does look very gym bro-y. Now I got HelloFresh. I could have made HelloFresh, but I still have to clean. Don't feel like doing that. And I filmed about movies in a beat. I took off the eye makeup because I have my interview with Revlon in 2 hours, and I didn't want to wear like really heavy makeup. To smash expeditiously, smash expeditiously. I'm going to smash. This is a big ass bowl. So I've recorded nothing today. I'm really bad at this weekly thing. You get one good day out of me, and then the rest of it, I'm literally just sitting here working all day. Gigantic HelloFresh shrimp salad. I really thought I could do all of it. Looking at about maybe a third of it. But I also had it with a glass of apple cider that apparently I let sit a little long, because baby, I'm tipsy. This is alcohol now. It's like 2 in the afternoon, and I'm a little bit day drunk. Accidentally, so that's fun. I didn't really check in yesterday. I ordered Coney Island, which I realized people outside of Metro Detroit have no idea what a Coney Island is. It's not simply an island in New York. It's a place that sells everything to eat. If you've ever looked at a Detroit Coney Island's list of foods, it's actually comically large. There's a section that's like American diner, breakfast, IHOB, hot dogs, burgers, fries, that type thing. On the other side, there's Greek stuff, specifically Greek salads, pita, hummus, baklava. There's also a component that's like stir fries. It's a mess. Whatever you want, generally across the Americas and some parts of Europe, it'll be on their menu. But I just wanted cheese fries and chicken strips, and that's what I ate. And then me and my friend played Overcooked until 3 a.m. I'm here editing, and I'm, you know, so far so good. It's been a while since you've last seen me. I washed more clothes. I cleaned both of my bathrooms. I had uninstalled my bidet earlier this week. I don't remember if I talked about it or not. And as I was taking it off, I realized I've broken parts of the toilet bowl. Not the bowl, but the seat. I wonder, could I just buy a new seat? Would they let me do that? Nobody has to know. Let me go on Amazon. I am about to be going through my makeup. You know, I try to do decluttering relatively often. I've done a lot of lip stuff in the last few months, but I definitely need to go in and look at my other things. When I move, ideally what I'd like to do is to just keep everything in my dresser here and just have them tape the drawers and take the whole thing. Oh, ignore my wig head. She all up in this frame. Okay. Also, I would love to give a lot of this stuff away, but the thing about COVID and everything, they're not really big on taking, well, a lot of beauty things aren't really big on taking opened and used makeup in general, but they're certainly, from what I've seen, not big on. Oh, my hands are so ashy. Why are my hands always so ashy? Bam. I never use this, but I should though. But when I'm really honest with myself, will I? Okay, I don't think I can justify, but they're different. But they are different. Yes, I have swatched this. I'll keep this one and give that one away. I'm gonna keep some things out because, oh, see, I'm always about to throw away like a Huda palette because I don't use them nearly enough. And then I open them like, look at this. I'm not wearing it. I have 2 palettes from this brand called Vivid. They look really cool, but they don't perform the best, so I'm gonna get rid of these. Well, I'm keeping these out because I want to use them. It doesn't matter, they're so old. Like, I would be looking to just do it to make me feel good, but they're so old. This one's expired. Oh my god, I still have this? I didn't know I still had this. This is a Milk Cosmetics heart stamp. Oh, I'm using this for the next video. I don't know when, I don't know how, but that's going into the next video. It's drying out a little bit. Okay, that one can go too. Kind of sheer, yeah. Probably better for eyebrow. I'll put that in my eyebrow stuff. It's like a black with blue shimmer. I didn't even know I owned this. I'm pretty sure this is a discontinued palette, and though it is Pat McGrath. I'm gonna keep it. The items that I keep for collectors. Possibly samesies with this. Oh, they sell these again. Never mind, I'm keeping them. What a beautiful palette that I've never used. Have I even swatched this? Yeah, I've apparently swatched this. Can I keep this out too? These are very, very old. These are very old, especially this one, this one, this one, this one, this one, and possibly this one. These are so old, I really shouldn't put them on my eye. These are 12-year-old shadows. Some of these gotta go. I want to thank you for your service. You've been with me through so many changes and iterations of my life, and I am forever grateful, but they gotta go. Glitters from ColourPop that you're not supposed to put in your eye, but I always put on my eye. And only a few of them I'm really willing to risk it for. And that's this beautiful thing. Voila! This is what I have so far. That is going to either friends, family, or the garbage, unfortunately. I go through my brushes and see which ones need to be cleaned. They go into a very ink-stained laundry bag because I've forgotten liners in there before and they explode. And then that's how I wash my brushes. I put them in a delicates bag and throw them into the wash. Is this the best way to do this? Absolutely not. Is it the quickest and most chaotic way to do it? Absolutely. I still have plenty over here that I could use, so I'm going to continue to use them. I hate cleaning brushes so much that I will continue to just buy them in an effort to never have to wash them again. But the riveting thing I'm about to do right now is order nachos and play I Love You, Colonel Sanders. Because I haven't given a fuck about eating healthy the last 2-3 days, baby. I think I'm gonna order them from Dave & Buster's. How long are they open until? Ancho chili chicken, white queso, black beans, grilled poblanos, pico de gallo, jalapeno, cilantro, ancho, lime, crema. Sounds so good. Okay, I'm going to get nachos, but I'm also gonna get Korean sticky ribs so that I can make food with them tomorrow. I'll make some rice, maybe some broccoli, and like take them off the bone. Oh, that sounds so good. Because I sure am excited, a little nervous. Okay, a lot nervous. Across the quad, you see Ashley's best friend. Van the man. Van? You rang, right? And then he walks in. Oh, he's Southern. Okay, wait. Boy, howdy. Oh my god. Oh my god. Look at that. I got nachos. Oh, that's good. Oh my god, these are so good. Not mistakes, but decisions were made yesterday, and I am reaping the benefits of those. I had a lot of wine, I had a lot of nachos, they were so good. Now I am so bloated, I feel like I'm holding twins in my bloated but happy body. You know, eat the things sometimes, damn it. The world won't crumble. So what, you get another chin. You may not, you know, life goes on. When I wake up super bloated, I don't really have much of an appetite in the morning. So, and dehydrated because it was so salty, it's so good. Oh, that went straight to my stomach. Okay. Wow. Okay, I'm so dehydrated. I shouldn't have to present myself as a more interesting person than I already do. I am interesting, damn it. I played Colonel Sanders yesterday. Which, I'm sure I didn't film this because my memory card was full. It was very anticlimactic. I expected it to be way more like, oh, am I gonna like get that KF cock? He was a dick. He was like really shitty. He was really annoying. Saying this like I know the animated, fictionalized, hot Colonel Sanders and how he didn't live up to my expectations. Damn, I look like Joe. I am about to go into Target to get some more cleaning supplies because I'm running out of Barkeeper's Friend. Removes rust. Are they not the same? Urgent? Do I need regular? I never use this one. I usually use the white bottle one. We'll see. Currently in line to get coffee that I'm gonna regret getting, I'm sure, from a coffee place that doesn't make very good coffee, but they have a drive-through, and that's why I'm here.
It starts very sexy and fun and devolves into this argument, which is, you know, triggering. That's like...
Hello, here is lunch. It is one of the ribs from yesterday, some pickled radish that I forgot was in here, a poached egg, some broccoli, and under here somewhere is some rice. I might put some sriracha on it. There's some vegetables so I can poop. Fun time. Also, the toilet did not fit, so we're gonna have to, I think I'm just gonna glue stuff back together and see if they even notice. They won't notice. So I wanted to go for a walk, but it's raining, so instead we're gonna do a walking workout.
That's it right there. Perfect. Just one side to side. I know you got this. Don't. Come on, feel that good back door.
I'm having dinner, which is the same thing as lunch. And I'm also gonna sign out on this here vlog. So I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.